This is Braggins Adventures. Before I get too far into this, I will tell you I've stayed here before and it was not a good experience, but I'm giving them a second chance. I'm obviously in a different room. There's a big empty space here. Looks like a table or something, maybe a recliner could have gone there. I've got a king size bed, simple desk area, outlet on the lamp here. Obviously hotel showing some signs of wear. Coffee maker, ice, chair that's seen much better days. Little TV, but what do you need really? I've got a little mini fridge, it looks like. Boom. Microwave, that's fantastic. Two little drawers here. Let's check out the closet. Ironing board, iron hangers. I see the safe down there. Uh-oh. Housekeeping missed a broken cup down here. I'm not gonna get too fussy about that. I wouldn't open the closet either. Actually, I might if I worked here. Who knows? Let's see. Nothing left for me in the safe. That's a bummer. Just kind of hoping for money or something. Two nightstands, both of which still have plugs, which is awesome. Why they put alarm clocks in hotels anymore, I don't know. Ooh, outlet on the floor down there too. I didn't even go check this side. I don't see any. Just what the AC's plugged into, but that's a little bonus one there on the floor. There's one on both nightstands, which is nice. All right, sorry, back to the bathroom. We've got the vanity with face and body bar. A couple little plastic cups, bunch of towels, Kleenex, and hair dryer. And look at that, two outlets in here. And then into the bathroom, toilet, shower. Cool. I'll let you know how that works. And then we got hand and body wash and conditioning shampoo attached to the wall here. I'm gonna let you know what it's like after I've slept here for a night. And then I'm gonna let you know what it's like after I've slept here for 2 nights and then a third night. But I'm here for 4 days. I'm in town for work here. This is again the Howard Johnson by Wyndham in Torrance, California, around Torrance Boulevard. Super close to my venue. This was the cheapest option. I don't like spending a whole lot of money when you know the business is who's paying for it. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes for the week. Good morning, everybody. This is after night 1. I do have to head to the theater real quick, but I wanted to show you guys a quick bite at the breakfast and also give you my night 1 review. Let's talk the good first. The bed, actually very comfortable. I slept pretty decently, and I don't usually sleep so hot on the first night in a hotel, especially when Alyssa's not with me. But I slept decently. Good night. Sleep timer on the television. Absolutely amazing. Actually works well. Shower pressure is great. You know, for a Howard Johnson. I mean, this isn't my personal shower. Hotel showers are hit and miss, so shower pressure was fine. Air conditioner does a nice job of cooling the room down. I have it running right now. Don't know if you can hear it. Ran all night long. Let's talk the bad. Let's talk charging. As you know from all of our videos, this is my cool little charging block here. It's got 6 little USB ports. Why do we have this? Because hotels and especially cruise ships never have enough outlets for devices of the modern man and woman. So we bring this and then plug all of our USB devices in. Now when Alyssa's with me, this has at least 4 coming out of it. 5 with camera equipment, 6 with microphones. You know, we fill it, we use it. It's just me right now and my cell phone, and I didn't bring microphones, so it's just my watch and my cell phone, right? So I don't carry the cube tabs, we bring this. But those cool outlets that we talked about over here on the side of every lamp, they won't power this. And I'm sure it has something to do with that note, although I doubt I'm using 11 amps in this tiny little block. But I seem to have this problem in Torrance. This happened, if I remember correctly, the Sonata, whatever it is, extended stay, which was about a year ago, last time I was here in Torrance. So maybe it's a Torrance thing that they put these stupid outlets in the bedside tables. So thankfully, remember that bonus one we found? That one works fine. But I tried all 3 in here of these bedside ones, and none of them would actually power this cube. So stop doing this, guys. Hotels, are you watching? Stop doing this. Put a normal outlet there, please. It won't even charge my laptop. I mean, what exactly is this outlet for if it won't charge a cell phone and it won't charge a laptop? What would they like me to plug in here? We're moving to the shower, and we're just gonna go right up here along the top rim. You know, a spray bottle of bleach will take care of that, guys. Doesn't bode well for my final thoughts. Now, why am I fussy about that? Well, first, it's disgusting. Second, it's unhealthy. But you remember that cup we found yesterday? That one right there. You remember that? That cup combined with the mold in the shower there. That means that the maid service, the housekeeping crew, is not being thorough in their work. They didn't open the closet to clean in there. They're not fully cleaning the shower. They might wipe down the handle and the knob and the thing, but either they're short and not looking up there, or they just don't care. That's not awesome. And again, because I know that we have that one guy in the comments that always wants to tell me you can't complain when you book the cheapest room. Yes, you can. If you're paying for something, you absolutely can complain. It doesn't matter if you paid $1 or $1,000. You can complain. Okay, there is a minimum standard, and the Travelodge in Newport did not meet that minimum standard. Stuff like the poor housekeeping does not meet the minimum standard. So yeah, I'm gonna complain. It's not okay. Besides, this is a travel vlog. I'm here to review hotels. What do you want? You want me to pretend it's all rosy? No, we're gonna tell you the honest truth. We always do. One more good thing though that I did forget about: the toilet height's amazing. Often when you go into hotels, that toilet's really short to the ground. Your feet fall asleep, right? No, toilet height in here, great. Yeah, let's check out breakfast. Guys, so not a whole lot on the breakfast selection here, but I did fill my big container here for some tea, grabbed an OJ, whatever this little muffin thing is. I don't even know what flavor it is. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. And a Nutri-Game bar. You also saw they had some cereal there, and oatmeal, a couple of oranges, like literally I think there was 4 oranges. And then this stuff. Oh, and yogurt. They had yogurt. Unfortunately, though, I'm limited because I'm lactose intolerant, and I don't feel like being in a theater for 13 hours with stomach growls, so I can't do the cereal or the yogurt. So here we go. Muffin breakfast. I'm not even going to bother reviewing it for you because y'all know what a Nutri-Game bar tastes like. I'm going to wolf this down real quick and head into work. See ya. All right, guys. It's morning 2 at the Howard Johnson's. I opted to drive and go to an Einstein Brothers Bagels down the street to grab an appropriate breakfast today. I did get tea here though in the free breakfast area up here. I'm doing some office work this morning before I have to go into the venue. And I want to talk about that a little bit. The desk works fine. It's a big enough space. I have my laptop out and paperwork everywhere. It's not terrible. The beat up chair, it's good. It raises and lowers. However, the environment is not conducive to work. I am slowly getting the impression that this is not only I'm going to call it a motel, motel, for people like me, but that people live here, and some of them might be, I don't know. I had one girl screaming at the top of her lungs for probably an hour today, outside, just down the hallway from my room, for some dude named Ray. There's someone that runs back and forth repeatedly. I'm pretty sure somebody went by with a boombox 5 or 6 times. Someone did not want to get out of their car to come up to the room to collect whoever they were collecting, so they just sat down in the parking lot honking their horn for a good 10 minutes. Listen, none of that is the hotel's fault. I'm just mentioning it so that if you choose to stay here, you know what to expect. I feel like it's important to review the environment just as much as it is to review the hotel as well. Now, that being said, there's much nicer hotels that way and much nicer hotels that way, but that noise is still going to affect the neighboring hotels. So, food for thought. We'll see how the rest of the stay goes.
All right, boys and girls, I am done here at the, almost called it the Travelodge, Howard Johnson's. It should be noted, same company, Travelodge and Howard Johnson's, now both owned by Wyndham. This is one step up from that Travelodge we stayed at, but just barely. Let's talk about the bad. The floor, filthy in here. I noticed, let's see, yesterday I went in a little later, my last full day here. I went in a little later, so I was doing office work in the hotel, and I contemplated putting a photo up for you. I'm not gonna do it, don't worry. But I looked at the bottom of my foot at one point, and just after showering, walking around the hotel room without shoes on, my feet were filthy, like black. That's disgusting. We know about the mold in the shower I mentioned it to the front desk. I came back at the end of that day, it was still there. We talked about the noise issues, and that's not the hotel's fault. That's the location and the clientele. Outlets, let's talk outlets. I always like to do that little thing. I was real stoked to see one on each end table, plus the one at the desk, plus the hidden one here in the wall behind me. And I did end up finding one behind the desk that the TV, fridge, and microwave are plugged into, as well as an outlet for the coffee maker. So you could unplug the coffee maker, I guess, and make use of that one. And then there's the one in the bathroom that has 2 outlets. So I was super stoked. I was excited. I was ready to report that as a plus. But the fact that you can't do anything with the 3 outlets in the nightstands means just that secret one that I found, I keep calling it secret, it's in plain day. The one on the wall, sort of near the bed, and the one in the bathroom, and then that hidden one that you have to unplug the coffee maker for is all they have. The one in the bathroom is pretty useless for anything unless you're in the bathroom. The one behind the desk, I mean, that would have been great to charge things, but you have to then not have use of either the coffee maker or the TV, fridge, microwave while you're using it. So that really only leaves that 2 open one on the wall behind me over by the bed, which I was able to plug in my devices and charge them for. So they get a fail on that. Breakfast sucks here. I'm sorry, if you're gonna advertise complimentary breakfast, you gotta put out more than Nutri-Grain bars, guys. Something a little more substantial than that. Kids cereals, Nutri-Grain bars, and little tiny yogurts that lactose intolerant people can't have does not, to me, qualify as a breakfast. yes, I'm being nitpicky, 100% on that, because someone's gonna come in the comments and say, well, it was free and it was breakfast items. Yes, fine. But you've seen the hotels we review. If something says free breakfast, I at least expect a couple of warm items. I'll take a toaster and some bagels. You know what I mean? I think that's all the bit. The cup in the closet, still there. 3-4 days later now, still there. That cup, still. When maid service did come, they did not replenish any of the cups or tea or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they just make the bed, pick up the towels, put new towels in, and I do hear vacuums running a lot, but nothing's touched my floor, I'm positive. So that's kind of a downfall. It's obviously very much in need of repair, which is odd because they have upgraded since last time I was here, about 5 years, 2019 maybe, I think was last time I was here, might be 2018. It needs it again though. There's paint peeling off the wall, the carpet's old and dingy, obviously. I don't know what to say, guys. Let's talk about the good, shall we? Shower was fine, pressure's good, nice shower head. It's at a height that's appropriate for someone that's my height, 6 feet. The complimentary toiletries, they're fine. I don't feel dry or anything. The shampoos and the body washes, they're totally fine. The bed, super comfortable. I actually slept pretty well on this bed, so I'll give them points for the bed. Piece of artwork behind me is cool to look at. I actually enjoy it. That's why I filmed here so many times. I thought it was cool looking. I'm trying real hard, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble finding anything more nice to say. Would I stay here again? If I am working and either I'm not being reimbursed for a hotel, or I'm working of my own volition out here, or no, you know what? No, I would not stay here again. I'm sorry, until they change it. This is my second chance for them. So I'm going to have to see fast improvement to get me to walk back into this property again. But that's that. Sorry I didn't have more positive things to say. I feel really bad about it this morning. I didn't get back in from the theater till after midnight last night. And, I was up at 6 something. So I'm a little groggy, a little tired. But like I said, bed's a plus. I did sleep comfortably. So that's that for the Howard Johnson by Wyndham in Torrance on Torrance Boulevard. If you are down here, there's a bunch of hotels. I would pick a different one and pay the extra money if I was you. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.